If you saw me 30 minutes ago in the GBNews offices back there, in my shorts, trainers and baseball cap, you'd probably agree with my actually funny boss, who commented that I dress like a child who's been kidnapped and has managed to escape 30 years later in the same outfit. It's fair to say I'm not known as a suit person, apart from all that courtroom stuff. I'm joking, I've never been to court yet when they catch me. Anyway, look, I don't know if anyone remembers the suit I wore on the show last week, but it was only the second time I'd ever worn it. Hopefully it was the last, because even though it fit perfectly when I bought it a few months ago for my eldest son's bar mitzvah, last week it was pretty much hanging off me. So today I'm wearing this suit, bought 14 years ago for my wedding. And it's also only the second time I've worn this one. When I tried it on a few months ago in preparation for the bar mitzvah, I could barely pull the trousers all the way up, let alone budge the fly. Like many people entering middle age, after a lucky lifetime of not caring about what I ate, suddenly it made a difference. You know, there was a little jiggle to my step as the tummy started increasing ever outwards. Comfort scoffing Mars bars and ordering pizzas at 2 in the morning during lockdown to recover from the trauma of homeschooling probably didn't help. And in my reflection, walking past shops, I started noticing my stomach appearing before the rest of me. At that point, I had a choice. Let the problem get worse, and body positivity arguments aside, I think diabetes, strokes, early death, cancer risks are a problem, or make a different choice. But that's part of the problem, isn't it? In reality, it's not just one big choice. It's lots and lots of little choices that determine our fate. In my case, should I buy that packet of jam donuts? Should I eat the fourth and final donut? Should I go buy another packet of donuts? I should point out, though, that I was pretty happy. An amazing wife, 5 funny, healthy kids, a job I'm loving, and I was starting to lean into my new big tummy, you know, taking the mickey out of myself. I could stop caring about what I ate and fantasize about one day being a big, lovable grandpa. That was a path I seemed stuck on, and you know what? It seemed fine. Besides, even though a part of me wanted to change direction, I wasn't sure how. So what happened? Bloody Mark Dolan. Chatting after headliners every night at 11 p.m, we started talking about diets, and he told me about keto diets. Essentially, it's no carbs or sugar, where you just eat meat, eggs and cheese and vegetables. And here I am, less than 2 months later, and I've lost 2 stone. Now, keto is what worked for me, and maybe check with your GP if you want to try something similar. But even though mates and colleagues have congratulated me, here's the thing, and please don't throw your channel changer at the TV screen. It was actually pretty easy. Just don't eat some stuff whilst getting to eat a bunch of other stuff that I already like. Yes, you become incredibly boring, constantly going on about your diet, but once I was on the path, the results were almost immediate, which helped me to stay on the path. What was difficult, though, were those first few steps, gaining the momentum. And I can't really take credit for that. Here's what Mark did. After explaining keto and seeing I was interested, he asked if I wanted help. And I kind of said, yeah, and then help me he did. He sent a bunch of links to get me started. He asked what I'd missed most. And then he turned up the next day at my house to drop off a bunch of alternative products. He kept checking up on me to see how I was doing and offer encouragement. He even bought me in a special treat when I casually mentioned I was missing chocolate. And he's always been available for any questions that I've had. By showing an interest, by caring about me when I wasn't doing the same, by investing in someone else's future, it provided the impetus for me to start doing the same, if only to do his efforts justice. Mark kick-started me onto a different path, and he did it purely because he saw that he could make a positive impact on someone else's life. A chance conversation, a bit of kindness and effort, and an entire life has been altered. Who knows, he might have gifted me an extra 10 years. All of us have the ability to change another person's life for the better. All of us have the ability to change our lives for the better. And whichever person you are, I hope you get to meet the other, or to be the other. In the meantime, my diet finishes in a few days, and I am very much looking forward to stuffing my face with a jam donut. Just the one.